Let's talk about you. You won your first election, the primary held May 6th, but what a shock. Your opponent, Keith Christo, he died. He died on a fall in his home hours before he apparently had planned to concede. Where did you get the word? What were your first thoughts?
It's been a very difficult week for a lot of people here in North Carolina. Keith was a lifelong public servant. And was always a gentleman to me when I saw him. And it was I was at lunch the day that he passed away and was told. And I'm not often speechless, but that was one situation that left me speechless. And I've certainly, it's been a very difficult week to say the very least.
Can't imagine. Here you are, though, now going forward. You face Renee Ellmers. She is an up-and-coming Republican. She's a tough cookie from everything I've seen. Perhaps you've seen this. Let me play this for our viewers. This is Renee Ellmers, pretty tough with our own Anderson Cooper talking about here. They're talking about religion. Take a look.
All know about religion. I'm a
yes or no?
I am
you're
a Catholic.
Right.
Yes, I am. No, you are wrong in your assumptions. I guess what I could ask you is, are you anti-religion? Are you anti-Christian in your thinking?
That's like the lowest response I've ever heard from a candidate. I got to tell you.
Really,
ma'am.
Oof. Clay Aiken, will you challenge Renee Ellmers to a debate?
I would love to debate Renee Ellmers. I absolutely think that one of the reasons I know that one of the reasons I jumped into this race was because I think all congressional sitting congressmen and women need to be held accountable for what they've done while they're in office. We've gerrymandered a lot of these districts around the country to a point where a lot of people feel that they don't have to answer to the people who've elected them, and that's one of the reasons that I wanted to get involved and wanted to throw my hat in the ring, because I do want to hold Congresswoman Ellmers accountable, and I would be happy to debate with her. And I look forward to the opportunity, and I hope she'll give it to me.
We'll look forward to it as well and see if it happens and follow up with you when it does. And here you are. I mean, politics has not exactly been in your wheelhouse in your lifetime thus far. And so here you are. You're running to be a member of Congress, and I'm sure you've hired some very smart people to be around you. What do they say as to how you, a novice, can win this race against a heavily favored incumbent in a red state, in a red district?
People talk about red and blue on TV a lot. But when I go around the district, people don't pay attention to the R or the D behind someone's name. They pay attention to the person. They want to be represented by someone who's going to listen to them.
Not always.
People on the ground don't always pay attention to the R or the D. They pay attention to the issues. They pay attention to the person who's going to listen to them. They vote for the person who they know they can trust to have their best interests at heart. That's not necessarily happened in this district. I am not a politician by trade necessarily, but I've always been an advocate, and I've always tried to use my voice, so to speak, to speak up for people who've not had a voice through my work with children with disabilities, through my work with UNICEF. I was a special educator before I did EIDL, and I've tried to make sure that I use my voice to speak up for people who weren't being heard. And this is an extension of that. It's not about people. Things should not be about politics. They shouldn't be about party, that's for sure. That's what's frustrated me, and it's what's frustrated people all across the country. People spend too much time talking about Republican or Democrat, and they don't talk, and too much time talking about winning and losing. And the people who are losing are the people who are voting, because they're not being listened to at all.